Okay, this is the battery for the Big Jambox by Jawbone. Has 10.8 volts and it's called a Jamberry. Alright, now we're going to disassemble this battery to find out whether or not we can duplicate the battery by substituting other batteries. What we've got is a positive and negative lead. We've got some self-adhesive tape on here that goes inside the jam box. It's on the bottom side and it keeps it from rattling around. Also, it's got some shock absorbing foam self-adhesive stickers on it that also keep it from rattling around. Those are put on the inside. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Split it right down the middle and we'll just open it up. Okay, well, we've got three cells and a circuit board. That's not good. This circuit board is made to connect each one of the cells. I can see the circuits and the way they're laid out, where it has tabs that go down in between each cell, and so it puts each one of these cells in series. Let's measure the voltage of these cells and see what we get. Each one of these cells has a proprietary number on it. They don't want you to go in and try and buy cells and replace it. They want to have the only place you can get it would be in Jawbone Jambox. So they want to have it proprietary and a lock job on replacement parts. So if we measure the voltage of one cell, it's 2.71 volts. And if we measure two cells, it's about 5.4 volts. 5.4 volts. And let's see, if we measure three cells, we got 8.2 volts. So, according to the wrapper says it needs 10.8 volts. If we take the 10.8 volts that it's supposed to be when it's new and working and in good condition, and we divide it by 3, 10.8 divided by 3, it comes out to each cell should be 3.6. And we only have 2.7. Okay, I looked up on the internet and found the battery. The battery sells in two-piece lots for $11.27, and you need two packages because it takes three cells. So times 2. You got $22.54 in battery parts, plus you have to put it together and somehow tack weld this circuit board to the plus and minus side of each one of these cells. Got the three cells, and the three cells are taped together and are connected with these metal tabs via this circuit board. And let's find out exactly how the inside of these cells are connected. And sure enough, it is a tack weld. So if we separate this a little bit, you can see that the circuit board tab right here is tack welded to the bottom of the battery and the top of the battery. So there's an insulation pad that goes in between the two cells. So it goes together like that. And then the tab is tack welded to the top and the bottom of the battery, making them in series. Now, if we were to buy these batteries separate and solder a wire here in lieu of this tack weld, it might present more of a problem in that it would separate the two cells perhaps far enough that it wouldn't fit in the battery compartment of the Jambox. So one way to get around that would be to use thin gauge wire soldered to here, and then folded to the outside and done that way. So that's one alternate method that can be used in lieu of a tack welder for connecting these batteries in series via the circuit board. There's circuitry inside the circuit board. We've got an IC, another IC, another IC, capacitors. There's a whole active circuit board under here. This is a lot more than just putting the batteries in series. This is part of the charging system for these lithium-ion batteries. Okay, so that means that just replacing the batteries would still need this circuit board. So we need to keep this circuit board and attach the wires to where they were alongside the cells, the three cells. One wire would have to be attached to each connection. That's an additional wiring that would have to take place in order to complete this circuit. This is a lot more than just three cells in series. This is part of a charging system that's inherently involved with the Big Jambox. In addition to connecting the batteries in series, positive to negative, there's an external connector that comes off that has to be connected to the circuit board. At each junction of the battery, an additional wire has to be connected to the circuit board to provide proper charging for the cells. So it's a little more involved than I originally thought based on this circuit board. The cell information is right here for that particular cell, and it shows that the nominal voltage should be 3.6 volts, and it has a nominal current capacity of 2600 milliamps. Also, the discharge characteristics of this particular cell the end voltage is 3 volts, and we're measuring 2.7 on each one of the cells here, so this is really dead. A new complete battery pack from Jawbone is I think somewhere around the order of $55, $56. So it's a question of whether or not the difference between having the ability to tack weld this circuit board into this different, the positive and negative leads of each one of these cells, plus the 2254, and probably their shipping expenses in getting these cells. If that's worth like $55, $56, then you should save yourself all the work and just buy it from Big Jambox people. I think it doesn't make any sense to substitute the cells on eBay and build your own unless you have access to a tack welder to put this circuit board in place. That's it. It's the end of this YouTube. Thanks for watching.